Well, it's not sitting in your garage right now, but did you know you're paying to lease a car? Actually, you're paying to lease 63 of them for members of Congress. The average lease, $610 a month, pretty pricey. And a recent move to change the practice went nowhere.
Congress members and their cars that you pay for. Every member of the House is allowed to lease a vehicle on the taxpayer's dime, but only 63 members take advantage of that. An effort to end the practice failed when the measure came up for a vote in the House earlier this year. The leases range from the $271 being spent by Congressman Xavier Becerra of California to the $1,300 rung up by Representative Randy Neugebauer of Texas on two cars, $985 for one, $333 for the other. The average lease is $610 a month. The total lease payments for the year, $461,000.
Should we be paying for cars for members of Congress?
Well, the short answer is no. Unless they have a really good reason why their security is at risk and they need to be protected, there's no real reason why lawmakers should be getting free cars.
In our area, Congressman Bill Owens, who is retiring at the end of the year, leases a 2013 Chevy Equinox for $465 a month. He says his is the biggest district in New York, and a car is required to do the job well and meet with constituents. Congressman Peter Welch of Vermont leases an electric car, a 2014 Ford Fusion Hybrid plug-in. It costs you $425 a month. He says travel in his statewide district is substantial, and he's found leasing is cheaper than being reimbursed for mileage.
When the government is talking about having to cut back vital programs, the first place that they should be looking is to cutting out some of those perks, and the cars seem like one of them.
And there are those with no lease and no reimbursement. Congressman Paul Tonko does not lease a vehicle and does not put in for mileage reimbursement. He travels roughly 50,000 miles a year on the job in his own car. His office says he believes this is part of his commitment to public service and that he should not bill the taxpayer for mileage, car payments, maintenance, or tolls. Chris Gibson also does not lease a vehicle. He tells us he believes the limited resources he has are better utilized elsewhere. And like Tonko, he too does not put in for mileage reimbursement.
Many of those national numbers first reported by the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Now, again, only 63 of the 435 members of the House take advantage of the car lease. The Senate, by the way, does not allow its members to lease a car on the taxpayer's dime.